Alright, y'all, so this is first I've heard about it. Alright, and I've watched this video over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Alright, so y'all get the point. Alright, now, this is about two girls that had a fight. Alright, now, I'm not sure if they're both the same age, but with that being said, alright, the girl in question that is involved in this lawsuit is 12 years old. Alright. So, with that being said, if y'all want to watch the video for yourself, y'all can go on the internet and type it in. Go, The Hill has a great video. Again, I don't post videos of stuff like that because YouTube will ban me. Simple as that, alright? So, like I said, clip shows two students, one in black, the other in gray, shoving each other at the lunchroom at Lincoln Middle School before Gusho, which is the officer in question, and another staffer sprint over and pull the students apart while they trade blows. Alright. Gusho, a Kenosha officer who worked as a security officer at the school, then pulls the girl in the white down, which he does. Alright. But the thing that they fail to mention here is, alright, and I'm reading this off the New York Post, but I'm gonna read y'all what they say happened. Alright. And again, y'all can watch the video for yourself and determine. Alright. So, Kenosha officer who worked as a security officer at the school then pulls the girl in the white down, pushes her head against the floor, and holds his knee on her neck before he handcuffs her and walks out of the cafeteria, video shows. Alright. That is true. The video does show that. But the video also shows while they are fighting, the girl is also fighting the officer. Alright. You can see during the video, the officer falls into the cafeteria table, hits his head on the seating area, and then the girl and the officer are fighting during this video. Alright, he is struggling to restrain this girl. Alright, so they did not mention that in the video or in this statement here. Alright, but I'm going to continue on with what they said. Alright. Jarrell Perez, the girl's father, has called for criminal charges against Gusho for using the neck restraint that was banned from Wisconsin law enforcement officers last year. Perez said his distraught daughter is in therapy and is seeing a neurologist for her injuries. The officer, who was 37, was initially placed on administrative leave by the district before he resigned from the part-time gig with the school on Tuesday. In his resignation letter, the cop called out the district for lack of support and said the incident has placed a heavy burden on his family. Alright. Given the events that have taken place and the escalated tension, this incident at Lincoln Middle School has caused in the community mental and emotional strain has brought upon my family and the lack of communication and or support I have received from the district. I can no longer continue my employment with the Kenosha Unified School District, officer wrote to Kenosha Superintendent Beth Orsman. This should not be releasing any more details about the incident at this time. According to Kenosha Police, he is still employed by the force. Alright. Now, I didn't say whether he was on administrative leave. I'm assuming that he's not, because if he was, that would have been mentioned. So, couple things I want to talk about. Like I said, if you're going to put something in your statements, make sure you actually put the whole thing. Like I said, the video is out there. So why lie about it, alright? Now, as far as the neck restraint being outlawed, whether it actually was or not, I don't know. But I'm assuming it would be with George Floyd incident, alright? So, if it was outlawed, then should he have used it? No, alright? But, in this specific time, alright? Like I said, this officer's fighting with a girl, alright? And I timed it. Because everybody's like, oh, it was 20 seconds. No, it was 30 seconds. No, it was 10 seconds. Alright, it was 20 seconds on the dot, alright? That he had his knee on her neck. Alright? And her face was not flat down the whole time. Alright, he actually had her on her side a little bit. So his knee was not all the way in her neck, alright? he was trying to restrain this girl. Alright? When you are breaking up a fight, alright, it is your job to stop that fight. That is what you were there to do, is protect these students. Alright? Do I personally think the officer should be fired? From what I've seen in the video clip, no. Now, with that being said, do I think the officer rushed in too fast or could have prevented it sooner? Yes, alright. He could have prevented it sooner, I do believe, alright. He saw these two girls, alright. He saw this girl walk up to the other girl. Alright, now maybe no words were said. Alright, maybe no words were said. And she just walked up. But something had to provoke that fight. Alright, you're not just going to start a fight in the middle of the lunchroom. And you can tell that lunch had been going on for a while because everybody was in there, everybody was walking around. So lunch had been going on for a while. You're not just going to start a fight in the middle of lunch for no reason, alright? There had to be something to provoke that. Now, also with that being said, lunchrooms are very loud. I mean, when I went to school, they were very loud. There's a lot of people in there. It's packed. Especially if it's an open area. Everything's going to echo out. So maybe he didn't hear it. But again, he was not that far away either, right? One other thing he could have done better, in my opinion. Instead of sprinting over there, I understand running, but this man was running full speed, and then it looked like he grabbed the other girl by her hair and pulled her back. Again, that could have been prevented differently, also. Now, as far as this girl and her father, alright? So, as far as criminal charges, me personally, I don't see any criminal charges coming. But that's just me personally. I don't think any criminal charges should be filed. Alright, so, as far as being distraught in therapy and seeing a neurologist for her injuries. Alright, whether that's true or not, I don't know. Alright, he said she's seeing a neurologist, alright? But he wouldn't specify what kind of injuries she was going there for, whether it was neck injuries, back injuries, whatever the case may be, alright? Maybe she is seeing a neurologist, alright? I don't know. Alright, I really don't know if she is or not. Alright, I'm not her, I'm not the father. So I don't know what she's doing or if she's seeing one or not, alright? Now, as far as being distraught and in therapy, alright, again, I'm not her, I'm not the father, I don't know what she's doing. But what I can say is, everybody handles stuff differently. Everybody handles incidents differently, whether it's a fight, car accident. Some people break down from a fender bender accident. Everybody handles things differently. So it very well could be possible that all this is true. Alright? But it still doesn't change the fact that there was a fight and this officer and the other person there did their job to break it up. Alright? Simple as that. And like I said, me personally, I don't think the officer should be facing any charges for this. Alright? And one other thing I just want to address. Alright? This was a white officer. And this was a black female student. Alright? Would we be hearing about this if this was a black officer and a white student, or two white students, two black students? Probably not, alright? This is the media trying to push more hate, more division. That's all it is. Alright? It's one thing to report a story. Alright? That's your job. You're the news. I get that. But when you are consistently putting stuff out there or leaving out parts of a story, that's how misinformation is spread. Alright? Because if I would have went here first to the New York Post and not did my research or did my facts or tried to look for video, I would have seen this, alright? And it would have said the officer who worked as a security officer at the school then pulls the girl in the white down. So he pulls her down, right? Pushes her head against the floor and holds his knee on her neck before he handcuffs her and walks out of the cafeteria. So I went, I'm like, okay, well, that's what happened. And a lot of people do that. They be, oh well, I saw it on here and I thought that was it. I thought that was true. No, you got to do your facts. You got to do your research. Like I said, that's why I try to tell people all the time. You got to do your facts, do your research. Like I said, this is just another way for them to push hate and division, get us separated. Y'all know how it goes. But like I said, y'all can look up the video yourself. Go to Google, type in Officer kneeling on 12-year-old's neck. Like I said, The Hill has a great video. Well, not a great video of it, but they have a video of it. There are parts that's blocked out by students and stuff. But y'all will be able to see what you need to see. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. As always, thank y'all for watching. And as always, y'all stay safe out there.